Hi, today is April 10th of 2020 and it is Good Friday. I'm going to give an update on this pandemic. And as of today, the total coronavirus cases is more than 1.6 million and total deaths is past 100,000. And let's look at individual countries. And it's very apparent that the epidemic center of this pandemic right now is in the United States and the European countries. And in the United States, the single day new cases go over 33,000 and single day new deaths pass 1,900. And almost similar situation can be seen in all these European countries like Spain. So the new cases are over 5,000 and deaths is 655. And same things happened to Italy, Germany, and in France. The new cases close to 4,700 and new deaths is more than 1,300. So, United Kingdom and single deaths reach 881. This is a huge increase compared to last few days. And almost similar situation happened in Belgium, Switzerland, Ireland, and all the European countries have significant increase in new cases and new deaths. And based on current data, it looks like some of European countries they already reached plateau, and so now the new case and new deaths is going to drop. And another significant development is that a lot of new cases, new deaths happened in the developing country, and that is a huge challenge to the world. We know that in this United States and European countries, the rich country, they have resources, include human resources, and also have this healthcare system is relatively well established. And in this developing country, they have very limited healthcare resources and limited human resources. And I'm not sure how this will turn out. I just wish that the individual country can take very aggressive measure and to control this virus spread. It's not simple flu. This virus can cause very, very serious consequences. And in the other development, and it's very good news for the United Kingdom, and the Prime Minister Boris Johnson leaves intensive care unit today, so he just come back to the ordinary world. That means his situation is recover and it's at least stable. Yeah, in this war against this virus, we need general. We need health general, so it can lead us to fight the virus. And the United Kingdom is one of the most countries in the world. And we need such people to lead this war against this virus. I sincerely wish Prime Minister come back swiftly and healthy, so he can lead this war against this virus very, very soon. And another big impact on this group of people of this coronavirus pandemic is migrants, and apparently that victim of this COVID-19. And most of people just lost job overnight, and they have very, very limited resources to fight against this virus. For example, in India, the day the Prime Minister announced this national lockdown, and thereafter the millions of people, migrant people, lost their job, and the most of people don't even have this transportation to go home, so they just walk home. Some of them have 1,000 miles. I think this is a huge challenge. Even so, some people go to work, have the job, and they need to go to this place which exposed to this virus, and they have very limited protection. Not like most people in the developed country, they can work home isolation, work at home. I sincerely wish that the government from all levels in this individual country take good care of the citizen, so make sure people not suffer from this virus infection. This sixth world comes home, and this is because all the countries locked down. This evidence that more people are making and which sexual performance online now, and that is maybe good thing because you can relax yourself to have less anxiety and depression. And bad things that very few people pay for this service, and this is also understandable because most people, not all people, lose the job, and even so, some of people have the job, but few people have really have job security, and they don't know how long this war against the virus will last. And we just wish that we can win this war against the virus, and we should do it as quickly as possible so we can return to the normal life. As the coronavirus spread, so does online racism targeting Asians, and this is really apparent. Take for example that United States President, he always labeled this virus as Chinese virus, and even the president of the top leader of the country use such confused language, use such hatred language. You can understand people have less power, have less education, and don't understand where this virus come from, and think this is Chinese people just as by terrorism invent such virus. And I should tell people understand this virus is not generated, not invented by anyone. This virus just is kind of a natural process, and the virus is in the nature. And in the air, we have microorganisms all surround us. Every people, every country, every region have the potential to meet such virus or bacteria. This is a normal evolution process. The virus just evolved all the time, and we don't know when this virus come out, and there's nothing to do with the country and nothing to do with the race. We should understand this, and the virus can come out from anywhere in any country, so we need to unite to fight the common enemy. Instead, incite such kind of hatred. This is not good. It's not good for our war against this virus. And Hot Island in New York City recently become popular. Many people search for what is Hot Island. Actually, Hot Island is the small island along nearby of the New York City, and this is usually the site used to bury people that was dead, but no one claimed his body. So usually it's kind of public service. And New York City decided to bury the people who have not claimed by the family in this hot island. And here's the video show that, and catch by the clown that, so they really use this site to bury this people who died of the coronavirus. Yeah, each box is one people, and this and so this is a mass grave, and so 2 rows, each one have 5 boxes. Each box is one body. This should not happen, but it was happened, and so each soul now is resting in peace, and now he's in God's hand. Another important development in this war against this coronavirus is that, and Democrats actually, based on the poll, Democrats would like to nominate New York Governor Andrew Cuomo for president instead of Joe Biden. And of course, our leader, the governor, really did a wonderful job, lead New York to this war against this coronavirus. And he's really a true fighter, even though he's not going.
And we will show the other communities across this country how to do it.
I agree with the governor that we will overcome, and we're going to win this war by the end, and this is no doubt. But I wish that we can do this as quickly as possible, so we can return to normal life for everyone in the world. And this is my thought for today. See you in my next video. Bye.